was establish a limit for the period 2008-2012. They didn't include any other situation, any other footnote that they planned to renew again. Okay. So how it works? If the offset is created in Jamaica, yes, some company or government in a developed country could use this offset to reduce emissions. That means it's like a compensation. Yeah? This company or government is paying to Jamaica or to the Jamaica developers to get the carbon credit. And this is the kind of thing. However, but the first point is that the 31st December 2012 is finished in Kyoto. So you could see the time that it takes, or the different stages that it takes to produce CDM. So you see from the very beginning to the end is almost 2 years. And there are different milestones that you have to accomplish. What are the problems of CDM is that the United Nations started to be the bottleneck, and they don't have the capacity to approve projects. Imagine for a second that the ISO, the system, the International Standards Organization, decided to concentrate themselves just the approval of ISO. Nobody gets ISO because there will be several companies trying to improve quality that it was impossible. So, in the list that we talk about secondary CDM. That means that is the credit that is traded in the European ETS. And there's other line called the primary CDM. So this is the role that Jamaica or developers in Jamaica could get. As you can see, look the percentage. You see, China is 72%. Originator of CDM. The following one, you see, is Brazil, 3%. India, 2%. So what is the units that you could trade under Kyoto? These are the ones, and these are established in Kyoto Protocol. Also, you will receive some reference list in order to understand more in detail. So, KP is Kyoto Protocol. And so, Kyoto Protocol create an obligation in the European Union. At that time, there were just 15 members in the European Union. So, they created an obligation, and the European Union create at the same time their own rule. So saying that, okay, there will be 3 phases for the EU ETS. First phase will be a demonstration that was running from the very beginning, that means 2005, when it was operative, up to 2007. In second phase was 2008, 2012, and the last stage was something that it was not indicated for Kyoto, but it was a self-commitment. So they created this third phase from 2013 to 2020, where they put together other members because the commission was growing. It's like a CARICOM, and if you started to grow and put new members. So, what is the obligation of the countries, the European Union countries? The 15 first, they got these obligations. So, the obligations depended of the level of development of the social welfare and also the different economical health of the different countries. As you see, Germany got 21% because Germany is quite strong. United Kingdom, 12.5. And you saw France and Finland, 0. Why? Because France is 85% nuclear power plants, and Finland has almost 90% hydro. So they were working with renewable or clean energy. The other ones, for instance, Spain, for instance, Greece, because the level of development, it was necessary that the strong members allows them to continue emitting. And then appeared the 10 new members. So the 10 new members started to report and enter in commitments. Suppose that CARICOM entered in the commitment to reduce emissions. And if it comes some new country, or you invite a new country, and this country has to get, because you are running the game, so you ask them, okay, if you like to accompany us, you have to reduce emissions. Then, the EU ETS really is independent from Kyoto. However, is compatible until the end of Kyoto. So currently in the international negotiations, there's two teams. One is Kyoto, to review Kyoto. Another one is to review the long-term situation of the world for decreasing or putting different reductions. So basically, the participants in the EU ETS, in this stage of demonstration, they collect 12,000 different industries, because the system, the framework, was, and the countries were preparing the different participants, the industrial, to participate. And these covered different sectors. Initially, the energy sector, then the different big emitters like CO2 coming from cement industry, coming from iron and steel, and chemicals. So is not mine. Okay.